Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss some Java basic program. Okay. First of all, we all know that Java is an object-oriented programming language. Means the concept of OOPs are used in Java, right? So everything in Java is associated with classes and objects along with its attributes and methods. For example, अगर हम बात करते हैं किसी कार की, if we discuss about a car, ठीक है, then car is an object, then car has attributes such as weight and color and some methods like drive and brake. Okay, so a class is like an object or a blueprint of creating object, right? Now the syntax to create a class is simple. We use keyword that is class, right? For example, in this example, you can see that there is one class named main. huh? We declare it public, right? It has only one variable, that is integer type x, and the value of x is 5. Okay. Now we will discuss about object. In Java, an object is created from a class. Okay. To create an object of main, yeah, of a class, and that can be main class or any class you have created. To create an object of that class, simply specify the class name followed by the object name and use the keyword new. Okay. For example, uh, we already created a main class, right? Now if I want to create an object of that main class, I will simply specify that the name of that class, that is main, then object name uh, that we are going to create. Okay, then equal sign, then keyword new, right? And name of that class for what the object you are going to create, right? Uh, okay. Now we will discuss what is the we are using that in main class we are using the statement public static void main string, and there is a bracket and arguments, right? So first we will discuss what is main. Okay. Main in Java is the entry point for any Java program. It is always written as public static void main string arguments, right? What is the meaning of this? This is public. What is this public? Public is an access modifier which is used to specify who can access this method, right? Public means that this method will be accessible by any class in that program. Okay. उस क्लास के अंदर उस प्रोग्राम के अंदर जितनी भी क्लासेस हैं उस इस मेन यानी मेथड को क्या कर सकती है, एक्सेस कर सकती है, राइट? देन कीवर्ड स्टैटिक, स्टैटिक कीवर्ड इन जावा विच आइडेंटिफाइज इट इज क्लास बेस्ड, ठीक है? Main is made static in Java so that it can be accessed without creating the instance of a class, right? Then there is a void. Void is simply a return type of any method. Void defines the method which will not return any value, right? Then comes main. Okay. Then main it is the name of the method which is searched by JVM as a starting point for an application with the particular signature only. It is the method where the main execution occurs, right? Then comes string arguments. It is the parameter passed to the main method, right? जो पैरामीटर अपन मेन मेथड को पास कर रहे हैं दैट इज स्ट्रिंग आर्ग्यूमेंट. Okay. Then comes to print any statement, we use the statement system dot out dot println, then in brackets the variable or the statement, the string you are going to print, right? First of all, what is this system? It is a final class that belongs to a package, that is java.lang.package, right? Then come out. What is out? The out is an instance of that system class and is of type print stream, right? It is a public and static member field. It is an instance of java.io.printstream. When we call the member, a print stream class object create internally, right? Then comes println. Println, it is the method of print string class that is used to print statement of the console. Okay. Now we will implement. Yeah, we will execute some program. First of all, there is one program. Write a program to print the text "Welcome to the world of Java." Right. One thing you have to remember that the program file which you are going to save, right? The file name should be the main class you are using in that program dot Java. Okay, the class name and the file name should be the same. Here, now we'll run this program to print welcome to world of Java. Right? This is the online compiler we are using. Okay. Now we have created a class that is welcome. Then the main class we are main entry method, that is public static void main string, right? We are using. Then we will print the statement welcome to world of Java. So the to print this statement we use system.out.println, right? Just a minute. Right? Welcome to the world of Java. Clear? Uh, Now there is another program. Write a program to print the area of a triangle. Save it with name area.java. Right? File name will be area.java because the class name we have using it area. Right? Okay. Right? In this example, we have created a class that is area. Okay. This class have variables like in height, that height and base. Okay. Both are integer type, and we know that area of triangle, yeah, area of triangle is 1/2 into base into height, right? That can, yeah, that can become floating point. Okay. So we use area variable, okay, type float. Okay. So area equals to 1/2 into base into height. Then we print the area variable, the value of area variable, that is print by system.out.println, right? Then we print the statement area of a triangle equals to. If you want to print any variable from that class, the simply uh, type plus sign and the name of that variable. Okay. Now we will execute that program. Now height is 10 and base is 6. The answer should be 1 by 2 into 10 into 6. That is 60 by 2. That is equals to 30. So area of the triangle is 30. Okay. Now there is another program that is that we access the methods and variables of class using objects, right? To clear the concept of object, there is a program that like write a program to create a class student with data, name, city, and age, along with method print data. Yeah, means the class should have three variables, that is name, city, and age, and one method, that is print data, to display the data of that object, right? Now we have to create two objects, that S1 and S2, to declare and access the values of the variable and the of the class, right? So we'll simply execute this program. See, we have created a class student that have variables name and city that should be type of string. Okay. Then there is another variable, that is age, that should be of type integer. Now we are using a method that is print data. Okay. Which in print data we are going to print the value of these variables, that is name, city, and age. Okay. For this we are using the statement, yeah, we system dot out dot println. Okay. Then there is a main class, that is test. Now to create a object of that student class, we simply type the class name for which we are going to create an object. The class name is student. So first the class name student, then the object name you are going to create, that is S1, equals to, then then keyword new, then the class name of that class which we have created. Okay. So student S1 equals to new student brackets, then semicolon. So now the S1 is already created. Similarly, similar, we will create the object S2. Okay. Now we will insert, yeah, we will enter the name, enter the values of these variables by this object only. To access these variables of the class student, we simply type the object name dot the variable name. So if you want to access the name variable of student class, so simply type s1, that is object dot variable, that is name, s1 dot name, and we will insert the value in this name variable by double quotes, because if you want to enter any value of string type, you must have you have to use double quotes only. Okay. Now so s1 dot name equals to Amit in double quotes. S1 dot city, because this is also a string type. So S1 dot city equals to Dehradun in double quotes. Now the third variable is age. Age is integer type. So simply S1 dot age equals to 22. Similar method, in similar fashion, we will uh, insert the value to the variable of class using object S2. Okay. Now we will use the method to print these value. Which method we have created, that is print data. So simply if you want to print the values of object S1, simply call object name, that is S1 dot name of that method, that is print data. Okay. S2 dot print data. Okay. Now execute this program. What we will get? We will get Amit Dehradun 22 from object S1, and Kapil, Delhi, and 23 from object S2. Okay. I hope you now you understand the class, object, and method concept of this Java. Okay. Thank you.